Hi fellow investors, first of all I am sorry for the delay in making this video. Work and life were just too demanding to make this video earlier. April's income set a new all-time high, signaling that I am one step closer to my goal of €1,000 of monthly income from P2P. Getting closer to my goal can be partially attributed to the snowball effect of the compound interest, however nothing can replace the constant top-ups. Unfortunately, the global security situation remains perilous, which discourages me from investing in some of the regions. I remain invested on Income Marketplace with a small position of €1,886 that generated €21 of interest. The loans in my portfolio range from 10 to 15% interest, which makes the investments very attractive. The platform boldly announced that cash drag is over on the platform. The statement, together with their transparency and investor-oriented solutions, helped me reach the decision to invest further funds on the platform starting with June. I will however remain very conservative in the choice of loan originators and try to invest most funds with TradeRepublic and ITF Group, who recently posted good financial results. FinTown keeps offering new investment opportunities at attractive rates. My €4,566 investment generated €57 of interest. The accrued interest jumped from €39.50 in March to 42.74 in April. My average interest rate is at a solid 11.47%. All of FinTown's loans remain current and the default rate is still at 0%. I am sticking to my cautious strategy due to the novelty of the platform and only investing smaller amounts over a longer time span. My land account is now at €5,514 and generated €30 of interest. The statistics of my portfolio improved with a drop in loans delayed for longer than 31 days from 19 to 13. Unfortunately, the number of defaulted loans rose from 19 to 22. Although I have little doubt that the platform will be doing well and remain profitable for investors, I remain convinced that it is too slow for my investment habits. I will therefore carry on with withdrawing funds once they become available. I will only reconsider my decision if the collection of delayed loans becomes considerably faster. Just an observation, I recently saw that AI-generated images made their way into pictures for land projects. These overly happy and colorful AI-generated pictures might be misleading as they represent an ideal that doesn't exist. So be careful, as we will see more of these types of advertisements in our everyday life in the future. My Estate Guru position is now at €7,211 and generated €32 of interest, and I will slowly expand the position, but only with investments in the core markets. There is some movement on the recovery of defaulted Germany loans. Estate Guru has a contract with Steinberg Management to help with the problematic German portfolio. The CEO of Steinberg Management said it will take 3 to 5 years to resolve the cases and that the investors should be prepared for loss of some money. My €8,723 on InRento generated €46 of interests. InRento continues to deliver steady returns with an unblemished track record. All of my 17 investments are like clockwork, paying out the interest. The user interface is good and everything works smoothly. I will keep topping up the account and reinvesting the returns. My RoboCash balance is now at €13,732 and generated €101. I will carry on with deploying more funds unless the cash drag gets worse. I observed some cash drag on the platform and therefore increased the maximum amount of investment into one loan to €90. My Peerberry account is worth €13,260 and generated €105 of interest. After many months of manual interventions, the portfolio finally stabilized and there is, for the time being, no need for big manual interventions. Over 80% of my deployed capital is generating at least 10% of interest. Esketit remains the platform where I achieve the highest return on investment, however I see the dominance of the platform slipping away. The cash drag is increasing and I am able to deploy capital only with manual purchases from the secondary market or lower yielding loans. Over 50% of my Esketit capital is now deployed manually. The cash drag is partially to blame on the regional instability which makes most investors avoid the Jordan loans. The total account value is €15,677. The investment generated €115 of interest. My Via Invest position is now worth €12,107 and generated €100 after the deduction of the withholding tax. They continue to publish operational updates on their blog in a welcome step aiming towards more transparency on the platform. The paid-out interest for April amounted to €667 and over €80 increase to the previous month. As predicted, the income from land dropped and the cash drag at other platforms remained an obstacle in achieving higher yields. I am closely following the European Central Bank and their plan to further reduce the interest rates. Changes like this will eventually lead to a drop of interest on cash deposits at banks. When this happens, I will have to reevaluate if it will be worth deploying some capital at lower-yielding platforms like Bondora. I have deployed all the capital I once had invested at Bondora at other platforms and banks. I hope you enjoy these videos, although rather simple, they take up a lot of my free time to make. Please let me know how your investments are going. If you wish to support me on my investment journey, please subscribe and like the video or use any of the referral links in the video description. As always, remember that every investment carries considerable risks. Do not invest money that you cannot afford to lose, and do not blindly trust something you stumble across on YouTube. I am also looking forward to an exchange of views, so please drop a comment. Thanks for watching.